Zuba and Shantz roll it down into turn 1 and 2 the first time. The track's slicking off quite a bit here as Heron goes for a spin. We'll keep going though, and we'll stay under green with still Zuba in the lead here. Here comes Evans to the inside for second.
Sean Evans working the bottom side, trying to come back here at Shantz, and he will stumble up, and that brings Aaron Turkin to the inside with Jesse McDonald starting to work the outside. McDonald's been having a good year so far.
That 360 feature has definitely polished the track up a bit and slicked it off, and some of these drivers caught a little bit off guard. Didn't think it was going to be quite so slick early in the night here. You can see the cars quite sideways in the corners.
Haven't seen Mark Zuba much, been working on the new Jibs location in Pickering. Great to have him and his staff back here for Christmas in July. What a gift it would be for all the Jibbers if he could get it done here tonight.
Yeah, former feature winner here in the Crate Sprint Car division, leading this one, but Josh Shantz, who's been to victory lane this year in the Crate Sprint Car, trying to hunt him down here for that lead. They'll get the 2-to-go signal this time by.
Shantz with a horrible wreck last week. They were actually lettering the car in the pit barn at 6 o'clock tonight to make it look special again, and he chases after that Jibs Action Sports 00. We'll talk about Josh Shantz and the group he's got here tonight as well, but both of these guys have lots of guests here, and they're trying to do their best to put on a battle.
Zuba got a better run in corner 2 there and streaks away just for the moment, but Shantz stays right there. Last lap flag has already been displayed. Zuba is going to come around and get the win in E-Race number 1. Second will be Shantz, third is Turkey, fourth is Evans, fifth is Porter, sixth will be McDonald, seventh is Farrell, and eighth will be Brad Heron. So getting the win in Creative Edge Signs and Graphics E-Race number 1 from Burlington, the Jibs Action Sports Complete Rentals 00, that's Mark Zuba.
Well, we've got a little bit of housekeeping here in the announcement world. I just got a report, our 50-50 guaranteed $1,000 now. We're going to guarantee it will be a minimum of $1,000 in our 50-50. Ticket sellers around in the pink shirts on both sides of the speedway. They're in the pits until intermission, so if you need a 50-50 ticket, guaranteed jackpot of $1,000 so far tonight. Up in the sprints. Here we go. Green is out. Crate Sprint Car Heat number 2 for Strickland's 602 division. Look at Mikey Bobby through the middle.
Yeah, Mike Thorne down the back stretch as he has Schutz and Demand. They go 3 now. Almost made it 4 wide with Davey Boughton into corner number 3. As the leader across the stripe is the gunslinger Ryan Hunsinger, the point leader. But he's been the man to beat so far this year. Has troubles and gets past as he's down on that inside line, and power gone in the 43H.
He's getting through the corners okay, but on the straightaways, that car just dies. Up front, a 3-car battle for the lead. Make it 4 as Mac Demand is in there as well. It's Thorne with the lead. Now almost contact between him and Hill.
So the point leader, Ryan Hunsinger, pulls it to the infield track, and he is done for this qualifying heat. So we'll see if he's able to get that car back in time for the feature tonight. Jerry Hill leading the way, and it's 3 cars going at it for second.
Yeah, 3 wide for second. Now Thorne spins out of that battle for that second spot, and Schutz goes for a spin. Thorne tries to keep it going so he can maintain his spot, but it won't get it done. So both Thorne and Schutz will go to the rear here on the restart.
So Alex Schutz in the Insulthane.
Well, I got Ryan Hunsinger here quickly, Greg, before they push him off. Ryan, what's the story here on the 43 or the point leader coming into tonight? Tough break so far.
Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I just quit.
All right, there it is. Car just shutting off on Ryan. They're going to shove him back to the pits and get him rolling.
So Gunslinger came in as the point leader, and they'll have to go to work on that and get him ready for tonight's feature event. Not enough cars to mean a B main, so he is in the A main.
It could be lots of things on these cars, Greg. So these are a little bit different. These are street stock type motors, the same 602 crate engine. These cars also run batteries and distributors, so it might be an electrical issue as well. But you saw the car stop going into one, then kind of picked up going down the back straightaway. He was able to bring around 4, and it dropped again. So we'll watch what's wrong with the Hunsinger 43 for the Durner Motorsports team.
Ready to come back to the green flag with Jerry Hill setting the pace, and he will take the green and go single file past the cone down the front stretch with Jordan Hill and Mac Demand going side by side for the second position.
These guys were racing hard for the lead here before that caution flag. Still 3 laps to go here, and Demand sticks it through the middle groove trying to take the lead away from Hill.
Off of corner number 4, here comes Mac Demand at the line. He's still in second spot, but made it close. He's got a good run going on that outside line, but right now it's Hill, your leader. Mac Demand in second.
2 by 2 they go at the front of this one as Hill and Demand are side by side for the lead. So are Thorne and Hill for that third spot, and now Demand takes the lead with the white flag out.
And Demand, your new leader. Hill back to second. Mike Thorne is battling for that third spot now with Jordan Hill as final time through 3 and off of corner 4, and Mac Demand will pick up the win.
So the win goes to Mac Demand. Second is Hill. Third at the line is Jordan Hill. Then it will be Mike Thorne, Alex Schutz, Stevie Boughton, and Paul Ballantyne. So your winner of McDonald's of Paris and Brantford, he raced number 2 from Mississauga. In the Lucas Oil Oakwood Transport number 4, that's Mac Demand. And Demand also is going to be the Top Gun winner here tonight. So he picks up an extra $100 from Ackland Insurance for running the fastest lap time in his heat race. Now we're set to go with our first Bomber heat race, brought to you by Caledonia Auto Supply. This race for number 8, it's Hannah Farrell. Starting 13th from Caledonia, the Runway Energy at Sweeten Speedway. Number 88 is Jessica on the front row. Keep an eye at the tail of the field. 2 points leaders back there. Brad Heron, the number 12, and the 43H of Ryan Hunsinger. They come in the top 3 in the standings. Hunsinger the leader. And they're coming from the back here tonight, curling up to the chalk line. Here we go, green flags in the air.
Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint Cars roar to life down the front straightaway with Mark Zuba down to the inside line. Holly Porter there following suit. There are 3 wide back there behind them. Here comes Aaron Turkey working that outside line.
Yeah, Turkey used that 3 wide move to take over the 4th spot from Hill, and now it goes after Demand for the 3rd spot, maybe even second on Porter.
Here they go through corner number 2 now with Zuba there with Porter, Turkey, and that 4 machine of Mac Demand who picked up the heat race win tonight. Zuba leads them down the front stretch.
Alex Schutz topped the wheel in turn 1 and 2, almost went for a big ride there. And still Zuba leading 3 wide again for the 2nd spot. Turkey will take that over, put Porter and Demand back for a fight for 3rd.
Point leader Ryan Hunsinger still with problems on the 43H, so the gunslinger Ryan Hunsinger moving into the infield, and here comes the battle for the lead. Aaron Turkey with a big head of steam off of corner 2. Runs it down into corner 3 on the high side, but Mark Zuba still your leader.
Zuba continues to lead here. He's been to victory lane here in a Crate Sprint Car before. So has Turkey, though, who dominated in the first year of the Crate Sprint Car division. Had terrible luck last year. Better luck this year, but still looking for his first feature win of the season. Here comes Demand back to the inside on Turkey now.
Yeah, good battle there for that 2nd spot. Mac Demand not going away. He's down that lower lane, maybe just a little bit higher than Mark Zuba, trying to get the advantage. They come down the backstretch, but troubles up in corner 4 for Jordan Hill in the 99.
And a
and
fire.
now a fire at the right side of the 99 machine. And Jordan's out of the car, but still a fire burning, as we can see on the left side of the car now. And the safety crew gets in there to work. But Jordan Hill, A-OK, out of the car in the INS.
Well, Jordan, we've been singing the praises of your rookie year here. Your day job is helping Stan with the track on the facilities crew. A pure rookie here. What a night for you. What happened in the car? Obviously, we saw the fire. You got out safe. That's the main thing.
I just coming out of corner 2 and felt a slight vibration, smelt the smoke, and I knew what was going on right away. So we'll get another motor in it, hopefully, and we'll be back out next Monday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this pure rookie never drove any kind of race car until May of this year, and he's looking darn good out there. The guts on the distributor, and they were efficient. To me, it looked like a fuel pickup problem, but I'm just an announcer. We'll see what happens as they come back here. Mark Zuba, 5 in, a bunch still to go here as he tries to hold off 2 of the best in the division.
Going back to the green flag. Mark Zuba will lead Aaron Turkey and Mac Demand. Single file past the restart cone, and Mark Zuba fires him down into corner number 1.
Demand again to the outside, actually the middle groove basically in that number 4 car, and he'll take second. Good run down the back straightaway. Demand will go for the lead.
Yeah, he's out there working that outside line. Things have reversed. It was Aaron Turkey out wide and Mac Demand on the inside line. Now they've swapped, and here comes Demand working that outside line. Side by side, he gets by Mark Zuba and into the lead down the backstretch.
Turkey's going to try to follow him through here. He goes up to the top side, but Zuba hanging tough on the inside, and he'll hold second for the moment.
They work it down through corners 1 and 2. Mac Demand leading the way in the Lucas Oil car number 4 with Mark Zuba sitting there in that second spot. Aaron Turkey sitting in third. Holly Porter riding right now in the 4th position, and Mike Thorne rounding out the top 5.
And a spin by Paul Ballantyne puts us back under yellow here on lap number 8. So Ballantyne going for a spin in that Roxy's Tap and Grill number 9. Doesn't look to be any damage on the car. Should be able to restart here, but he will restart at the tail. Shape here in the championship standings.
Just past the halfway point of the season, all leading up to Epic Racewear Championship night in September, when we crown our 5 champions, and all of them will walk home with Epic Racewear fire suits.
So we're set to go here. 7 laps on the board. We go back to the last completed lap for restarts. Demand will be the leader. Second is Zuba. Third is Turkey. 4th is Porter. 5th is Mike Thorne. Here we go, single file past the cone.
Mac Demand leads them down into corner number 1. They all stack up on the front stretch. Not sure what happened to Holly Porter. Just talking about what a good position she was in. And now she slows, and now we got trouble also down in corner number 2.
I believe that shuts down there in the 5. And the front end, the left front just collapsed on that car. Not sure if he got into somebody on the restart, but
Top wing damage, and yeah, the left front collapsed over. We just have a look on the video, and Holly Porter also into the infield. That car just would not fire, and everyone stacked up behind.
well, that crew's going to be cursing me for giving her a shout out right before we went green there.
You jinxed them, Tommy.
Well, now it's Jesse McDonald and Brad Heron who stand to gain in the standings, but we'll see what happens in this one. It seems like all the points leaders are having trouble.
And he's zooming in on us. Hi, Greg. There's Dave up there.
Set to go again here, lap number 7. Again, what we're looking to get past.
Hi, Carrie. I know you're up there too. Up in corner 2. As we get ready to come back to the green flag, Mac Demand, Mark Zuba, and Aaron Turkey, your top 3 as we get right back at it. Everybody fires this time and down into corner number 1.
So 13 laps to go. Here comes Turkey with a good head of steam. He's going to try to take second away from Zuba, but Zuba hangs tough on the outside. Mike Thorne, some damage to the outside sideboard on the wing on that car, but not slowing him down too much as he tries to make a run on the top 4.
Off corner 2 they go and work down the back stretch as we take a look here at the 55 of Mike Thorne as they complete another lap. Mac Demand on cruise control out in front, looking for, would it be win 3 if he can win tonight, Tommy? Yes, win 3.
Win number 3 for Demand if he can hold on here. Still half the race left to go. Now Zuba falling through the field as Thorne goes to his outside trying to take away the 4th spot. Josh Shantz on the move here in the 18 car. He's up to 3rd.
So it's Mac Demand, your leader. Aaron Turkey in second, looking for another second place finish. He was second last week after a run of 3rd place finishes in a row. We cross the halfway point. Mac Demand, your leader. And again, Paul Ballantyne loops it around in corner number 2, and that will bring out the yellow flag with now 11, make it 10 on the board. And 10 to go.
That's pretty much exactly the same spot that he looped it around last time, maybe about 10 feet ahead. So again, Ballantyne will restart at the tail here. Sprint car division. June and part of May was all Ryan Hunsinger, but now Mac DeMann has taken over as the driver with the target on his back here in the crate sprint car division. Aaron Turkey has quietly had a good last few weeks as well, though, in that 68 car. And he's not out of the championship hunt as of yet either.
Mac DeMann sets the pace up in corner number 4, dives it down to the inside, single file past the cone, leads him down the front stretch. So it's Mac DeMann, your leader, Aaron Turkey second, and Josh Shantz, a feel-good story there, sitting in third after having a very hard crash last Friday night.
Yeah, that crew worked very hard to get that car back together. A big week for the crate sprint cars as they get to race on Monday night as well. So they wanted to have that car back together with their sponsors all here tonight. And he's having a fine third place run behind them. Thorne again gets to the outside and takes the 4th spot away from Zuba. And now here comes the Rookie of the Year driver, points leader Jesse McDonald up into the top 5.
Yeah, kind of recovering from a slow start here in this feature, but he's up there into the fourth spot right now, or at least battling for it with Mike Thorne as they go down the backstretch. Meanwhile, across the stripe this time by, it's lap number 14 with Mac DeMann, your leader, Aaron Turkey second, Josh Shantz is third, then you've got Jesse McDonald fourth, fifth is Mike Thorne, sixth right now is the 8 of Hannah Farrell, seventh is the 87 of Sean Evans, and then you've got 8th is Holly Porter, 9th Mark Zuba, and 10th is Brad Herron.
So McDonald now has gotten clear into that 4th spot around the 55 of Thorne, who now feels some heat from Hannah Farrell in the number 8 car. Farrell now to the top 5, but Thorne gets back to the outside. Up front is still DeMann, but Shantz now has caught the 68 of Turkey.
Shantz is right there trying to reel in that 68 machine of Aaron Turkey as they go down in 1 and 2. Now they work it down the back stretch. Turkey lengthens the advantage just a little bit, but Shantz really closes down in corner number 3. That time by for the leader, it was lap number 17. 3 more to go for Mac DeMann.
So DeMann is yarding the field here, but Turkey still feeling the heat from Josh Shantz, who's doing everything he can to try to take that 2nd spot away from the driver of the 68 car. 2 to go now up front for DeMann.
Aaron Turkey still in that 2nd spot. Josh Shantz all over the back end of that number 68 car as they go down in 1 and 2. Great racing surface here tonight. Out front, the white flag is coming out. Mac DeMann crosses the stripe as your leader.
So DeMann through corners 1 and 2 a final time. He's going to try to put a lap on Jerry Hill. Behind him, Aaron Turkey is pulling away from Shantz for the 2nd spot.
Off of corner 4 into the checkered flag, Mac DeMann will pick up the win for the Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Car Division. Aaron Turkey second, Josh Shantz will come home in 3rd. Jesse McDonald will finish in 4th, 5th. We'll go to Hannah Farrell, good top 5 for her. Sean Evans will come home in 6th, 7th will be Mike Thorne. 8th will be Holly Porter. 9th, Brad Herron. And 10th will be Mark Zubas. We'll send Tommy Gooch down to Mobile 1 Victory Lane. We'll talk with both Brandon Crumby and our winner of the top 3 here in the Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Car Division. Up next, we got the B main for the Cool Kids Core Pack Sprint Cars. There's our crew in corner number 2, Carrie and Greg. Greg, if you can hear us, wave. You're on TV right now. There you go. Carrie's over there. Come on, Carrie, wave. There we go. So we'll send it down trackside. Tommy Gooch headed down to Mobile 1 Victory Lane. Mac DeMann is the man. Right back to Victory Lane, and Lone Wolf Fireworks will light up the sky. Lone Wolf Fireworks, Highway 54 in Middleport, official firework provider of Oshweekend Speedway.
So Mac DeMann's out of the car. 3rd feature win of 2016 here in the Crate Sprint Car Division for Mac DeMann. Gets a hug from Aaron Turkey, who finished second tonight, and Mac and Aaron have had some good races over the last few weeks, and it's been Mac getting the upper hand so far. But still lots of good sportsmanship here between the crate sprint car drivers. Man, we're making this a weekly occurrence here, Mac. A hot night here, and saw some other drivers have some trouble with attrition on these cars, but this one held together. This crew works hard for you, don't they?
Crew works hard. I can't say enough about this team. These guys, they bring me a perfectly set up car. Everything's greased. Everything's ready to go. We finished every race we ever started. I just can't say enough about these guys.
Track was in great shape here tonight. Lots of lines for you to work with, and you used pretty much all of them to get to the front, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew that try and keep guys behind me. I wanted to get right to the wall and right to the bottom, and I found a good groove in the middle of 1 and 2 and the bottom of 3 and 4, and just took it from there. I figured I'd move down in 1 and 2 once someone showed me a nose, but it never happened, so yeah.
Who do you want to thank for getting up here to victory lane again?
I'd like to thank Jibs Action Sports, first of all, for sponsoring the night. Mark does a heck of a lot of work on his own. Lucas Oil, Fast Track Performance, Centerline Elevator. Amanda Green from RBC is here. Amanda, woo! And yeah, she's new this year. It's her first time at Oshweekend, and she came on board as my sponsor this year, and I'm really happy to do this. Just thank all the track sponsors, Metalworks Powder Coating and Cool Kids and Corpac, and just everyone who gets this show going every week.
There he is. That's Mac DeMann. He's your winner again tonight in the crate sprint cars. We'll head over, get a word with Aaron Turkey, and just like every other driver down here, drenched in sweat. You had to work hard for that one, didn't you? Good second place run for you.
Yeah, I knew Mac was quicker right off the beginning, so I just kind of ran my own race and knew just to stay patient on the bottom and then just try to run my own lines just to keep my position. I'm happy to finish second again.
I know you want to get a feature win this year, but a good points night for you. Who do you want to thank for getting you up here?
I got to thank my crew, all my boys in the pits doing their job. They kind of missed that loose wheel earlier when I was flying off in hot laps, but, second place to get up here, it makes up for it.
There he is. That's Aaron Turkey, second place tonight, and a great comeback for Josh Shantz this week. Big crash last week. The crew worked hard all week. I'm sure you did too to get this car back together. Got to feel good to get it up here on the podium after what happened last week.
Yeah, it's just good to be out here again. We thrashed all week. We're not a big team, okay? We work out shop. Me, my dad, and everybody else that helps on this car, they come during the week. We work after hours. We work all night to get this car ready. We were running around trying to get parts everywhere all through the week, and threw it back together, hoped it drove good, and here we are on the podium, so it's not that half bad.
I'm sure you got a bunch of people who want to thank for this podium finish, don't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have a part in this. My dad, first of all, he's been slaving all week. He was running around like crazy today, trying to figure out stuff for the race car, and I'm really thankful for that. I couldn't do it myself. It's a big chore trying to get a race car ready every week and maintain it, and we haven't really had a bad maintenance week. We just flipped last week, but yeah, everybody else that helps, Todd, Ryan, Bob, Jordan, Nick, everybody in the pits, and of course all my sponsors, Instant Installation, Cal Tire, Piper One, At Your Service, Dem Tool, Creative Edge, Shoppers Drug Mart, Engine Technology. There's so many people that help with this, it's just I can't even name them all, so yeah.
You do a good job naming those without reading the car. Good job, Josh. And how about a hand for all of our top three in the crate sprint car division? Now we're going to head over and talk to Brandon Crumby, back to Mobile One Victory Lane here. Oh, actually, first of all, we're going to talk to Mac DeMann again. Extra $100 in your pocket from Ackland Insurance for getting the Top Gun Award. So I'm sure you want to thank them for that. Extra $100 always helps out, doesn't it?
Yeah, thanks Nathan Ackland Insurance. $100 definitely helps. I mean, that's a good chunk out of a ton new tire, and everything in the racer's pocket helps. Thanks for sponsoring the Top Gun Award.
There he is. That's Mac DeMann, the Top Gun winner and the feature winner tonight. Now we'll come over and we'll talk to Brandon Crumby. And back to Mobile One Victory Lane, second time this year. He started 21st, and somehow you managed to be the first of the points leaders to get up to the pack, and that kind of helped you, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess I just started to pick lanes that were working, and got up to the high side, and as soon as I got up there, it was right to the front, and got some lucky moves in there, of course, but where would I be without luck, right?
I know you've got some sponsors here tonight and a bunch of people you want to thank for getting you back to Victory Lane.
Yeah, I got to thank my Amsoil Racing, my sponsor Al Pritchard's here. He does everything and anything for us. I can't thank him enough. California Dave's, my dad, Joe, everybody that works on this car with us in the pits, they do a great job.
There he is. That's Brandon Crumby. How do I hand for him? 21st to victory here tonight in the mini stock division.
Time for the B main for the Cool Kids Core Pack Sprint Car Division. 8 cars in this one. Top 5 will transfer to the A main. Following that, we will have our Thunderstock feature for 20 laps and then a quick turnaround for these B main cars that qualify